We've recently been looking for a new dash cam for our van, and not necessarily just a dash cam. As you may know if you watch our videos, we like a front-facing camera when we're filming our vlogs to pick up any interesting things, or just to use as a bit of infill or b-roll if you like. Well, we've been sent this by, I think it's VIOFO, VIOFO. So let's take a look. Now, we didn't suggest to VIOFO that we were going to be using this for anything other than a dash cam. They do send a full installation kit, but I'm going to fit it temporarily and run it along the side of something like a GoPro, just to see what the footage is like and how it compares to the GoPro, for example, as long as it's close enough and we can use it, because it'll be running constantly as a dash cam. If there's certain things we see when we've been going along filming and we haven't got the cameras ready, well, hopefully we can pick the footage up off of this. Anyway, so let's see what they sent, and we'll do a bit of an unboxing and see what there is. First of all, we've got a SD card with a micro SD and the adapter, and that is what is it, 64 gigs, so that's fine. We have a color polarizing lens filter. Didn't even know they did those for dash cams, but there you go. And here is a wireless Bluetooth remote control unit, which apparently you're able to use so that you don't have to take your eyes off of the road. And then we have a Hardwire Kit. And then of course we've got the camera, which is the A119 Mini Quad HD Wi-Fi dash cam. And I'm not sure if I was saying it correctly, but there's the name just there, VIOFO, I believe it is. Anyway, let's take a look inside the boxes. Right, so the first thing we'll do is take a look at the camera itself. And it is a 440p Quad HD. It has a 1.5 TFT display, 140 degree angle, that's good, ultra clear night vision, built-in Wi-Fi, GPS logger, parking mode, super capacitor, and CPL filter, which is optional. Right, let's just get the box out of this sleeve here. Oh, it is well packed. Yeah, well packaged. So, right, so there's some instructions, just a small book there. I do try to get along with not having to read those too much, but so there you go. Right, and here we have the camera. Right, it is smaller than I thought it would be, but there's the camera itself just there. That's obviously some way of fixing it to the screen, I would have thought. And then we have, yeah, the little display just there. And as I said, it's the A119 Mini dash cam. We'll have a look a bit deeper at that in a moment. So let's remove this piece of foam. What do we have under here? Right, now even though there is a camera installation kit, I was hoping there'd be a simpler version with the old cigarette style plug on it, and there is. Let's open this up and see what we've got. Just bring it round the back here for a moment. Let's get that open. Right, so in here, so we've got the old cigarette style thing here with two USB ports, and we have the USB-C, which I would imagine plugs into the camera, and it does. And then we have the USB at the other end for this, which is going to be the simpler way of installing it. And then down inside the box here we have this little plastic tool. This is a sort of trim tool, isn't it, where you can push the cables in around the edge of the dashboard and what have you, so that will come in useful. And then here we've got, let's have a look, see what we've got here. So this is USB to USB-C. I would imagine that's for transferring it to your computer or something, although I would imagine you can also take out the SD card. Okay, so what else do we have here? We've got this clear plastic strip here that says electrostatic sticker. Remove this protective sheet and apply the electrostatic sticker to the clean windshield before attaching the adhesive camera mount. This will ensure easy removal of the camera mount. Okay. Alright, we'll check that out when we're putting it inside. Right, so the camera does come with a basic fitting kit, which is here if you should just plug it in, if you just want to plug it into the old cigarette lighter style thing, which is what I'm going to do to run the test. So before we take it out to the van, let's have a look at the product overview. So the standard items are the dash cam, the Type-C data cable, the car charger adapter, the GPS module, the trim removal tool, spare mount sticky pads and windshield static sticker ×2. Optional accessories are the Bluetooth controller, which they've sent, the CPL, which is the circular polarizing lens, which they did send, and the Hardwire Kit. I'm not sure, as I said, I'll be using that, but if that's the sort of thing you wanted to do, well, it's all there. Right, so I've got some power for it here, and the actual power in for the USB-C is just above the GPS module here. So if we plug that in, we then get the red light here, if you can see that.
Recording started.
And yes, it starts recording straight away. So what we need to do is just remove this cover from this lens. Let's do that. Get it off, there we go. Right, so that's uncovered the lens. And right, so that is recording. Anyway, on here it says power, record, mic and Wi-Fi. So it does have a mic. I was hoping it would, but I was really hoping that it would have a mic input for external microphones, but obviously it doesn't. Anyway, so that's basically it. It's recording. There's a blue light showing that the mic's on, red light for recording, and then we have power. So let's have a look at the product information. The A119 Mini smaller size Pro Performance camera is 1440 30 frames per second quad HD, has the Sony STARVIS sensor, IMX335, built-in Wi-Fi and GPS logger. It's the smallest VIOFO look. The A119 Mini has the smallest form factor in the VIOFO dashcam family, making it much easier and concealed behind the rear view mirror, for example. Quad HD recording. Built-in Sony STARVIS sensor supports 1440p at 30 frames per second resolution, delivering extremely high clarity video recording day and night, and that's what I want to see compared to, for example, the GoPro. Ultra clear night vision and built-in 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi. So let's look at the specifications. So there you are. I'll freeze that for you so you can have a look. So I've installed the little dash cam up here, and this is the permanent place that it'll stay. Now, although they did provide the Hardwire Kit, I'm not including that in this video at the moment, and if I do decide to do that in the future, well, that'll be a separate video. And using the trim tool that they provide with the camera kit, I'm able to push the cable. I brought it along and it's coming around all inside this trim here and down, so it's going quite well. Right, now it's time to find a suitable location for the wireless Bluetooth remote control. Now what this does, with the Bluetooth remote control mounted in a convenient location on your dashboard, you can safely protect important videos from being overwritten without needing to take your eyes off of the road. Right, so let's get this in. So I've installed the little remote control button to the right hand side of my steering wheel. I am right-handed, and then if you witness anything, or if somebody bumps into you and then drove off, for example, just press and hold that, let go,
Video protected.
and then of course the camera tells you that the video is protected. That simple. So I've used the QR code in the little book, and it's now downloading the app so that we can see the camera from our phone. So once you've got the app, the button on the end there is a Wi-Fi symbol. You just press that and hold, and it says Wi-Fi enabled, and then it'll give you a little password in your kit, and then you can connect to the phone. And I'm not sure if you can see that, but that is the view out the front there. Could have got a prettier spot, but yeah, simple to follow instructions, all spoken to you via the camera itself. So once you've done it, as I say, you've then got the connection. You can check on files on your phone, and I guess set different settings on your camera if you wish. And by pressing this button just here,
Voice recording enabled.
that enables the voice recording. But if you're going to be talking about something with your wife that you wouldn't want somebody to accidentally hear later, you can also...
Voice recording disabled.
Okay, so it's not a direct comparison between the GoPro and the dash cam. After all, one has an action camera and the other one is the dash cam, which does a brilliant job at being a dash cam and has some great features that I've already shown you. But I thought it would be interesting just to see what the quality of the video is like on the dash cam, to see if we needed to, we could use that footage without having to set up a camera in the front, as we often do in our vlogs. I'll leave it running and let us know in the comments what you think. As far as I'm concerned, yes, I think it's fantastic quality. And what you see here is the camera running with the colour polarising lens fitted, and also with the date stamp and all the other information removed, so you've got just the clear video. The camera automatically goes into night mode, and I'm not sure if it has yet, because there is a huge full moon this evening which should be coming into shot now. And as a matter of interest, this is the onboard microphone on the camera. So there you have it. I have installed it into the van. If you get the basic camera kit itself, that's just the camera, you do get the trim tool, you get the cable that you need, well, just about everything you need really for the basic camera. I was sent the hardwire kit, which I'm not going to install at the moment. I've used the basic kit that comes with it and then plugs into the, well, it's got USB on the end of it, which is fine. I've put the remote button into the car, which was very simple. In fact, fitting the camera in the van was very simple. But as I said, you can order on top of the camera kit itself the hardwire kit, the lid remote control and the polarising lens. I've fitted the polarising lens and the lid remote control button, but we'll wait and see if I make a decision to install the hardwire kit. Anyway, really impressed with it. It does what any dash cam does and more. Amazing quality as far as I'm concerned. Shame about there not being an external microphone socket, but the microphone's pretty responsive anyway. So yes, I would recommend it, and we'll be using it when we're out vlogging and using the van. That camera's there, always working, so we shouldn't really miss anything. Anyway, thanks for watching, and there should be a link below for you to find this camera on Amazon and any other information that you might require. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you soon. We're Paul and Suzanne, and we'd love you to join us on our days out.